Hello students, welcome to BVSR's classroom. Today we will take up group 15 element compound, that is phosphonitrile halides. We will have a detailed discussion about this phosphonitrile halides. In this particularly we will focus our study on preparation and structures of phosphonitrile halides. I am B. Venkatrao, working as lecturer in chemistry, Government Degree College, Rajahmundry. Our college is also called as Arts College. This is the topic which we will be discussing in this class. Phosphonitrile halides or phosphogenes can be represented by the general formula PnCl n times. Here n can be 3, 4, 5, 6 like that. So they are polymeric substances. These compounds can be represented by the general structure. I have given the general structure here. Phosphorus is linked to nitrogen with a double bond, whereas the two Cl atoms are connected to phosphorus. That is the unit, and whereas this one, which is on the right side, is the repeating unit in phosphonitrile halides. Examples of phosphonitrile halides are polyphosphonitrile chlorides, and in this polyphosphonitrile chlorides, specifically we have to study the two molecules. One is triphosphonitrile chloride. Its formula is PnCl 3 times, and tetraphosphonitrile chloride PnCl2 4 times. So these are the two molecules on which we have to focus our attention. Coming to methods of preparation. How to prepare these phosphonitrile chlorides? A very simple method is there. NPCl thrice and NPCl twice 4 times can be prepared by the ammonolysis of PCl5 molecule. Phosphorus pentachloride is subjected to ammonolysis reaction, that means reaction with ammonia. Then what happens? You take up this molecule, 3 molecules of PCl5 reacts with 3 molecules of ammonia, resulting in the formation of NPCl twice thrice overall charge. This gives rise to plus 9 HCl molecules are also formed. In another way, by altering the reaction conditions, we can prepare NPCl2 4 times molecule also, that is tetramer. So this is one method of preparing trimer as well as a tetramer. Similarly, a general method for the preparation of these phosphonitrile chlorides are, these compounds can be prepared by the reaction between PCl5 and ammonium chloride in presence of C2H4Cl2, dichloroethane or chlorobenzene, or by heating PCl5 with solid ammonium chloride at a temperature of about 145 to 160 degrees centigrade. To practice these two reactions, I hope these two reactions are sufficient for examination. Now coming to properties. The first molecule, which is a trimer, NPCl2 thrice, melts at about 114 degrees C and boils at a temperature of 256 degrees C at 1 atmosphere pressure and readily soluble in benzene ether and carbon tetrachloride type of solvents. If it is the tetramer, that is NPCl2 4 times, melts at about 123.5 degrees C and it boils at 328.5 degrees C and has a lower solubility in benzene ether and carbon tetrachloride than the trimer. Okay, that means solubility is more for trimer than that of tetramer. Similarly, the trimer and tetramer are irritating and somewhat toxic substances. Okay, they cause irritating sensation. So we have to keep away from this type of substance unless it is required in industries. While using these type of substances in industries, they usually take special care. So without taking proper care, it is very much dangerous to handle these type of substances. Please acquaint yourself with these terms. Structure of the trimer molecule NPCl2 thrice. NPCl2 thrice molecule has a planar 6-membered ring structure. Please note that point. It is a planar molecule. It is a 6-membered ring structure in which each nitrogen atom is sp2 hybridized, whereas the phosphorus atom is sp3 hybridized. Don't forget, though both of them belong to the same group, that is nitrogen and phosphorus, nitrogen atom is involved in sp2 type of hybridization, whereas phosphorus is involved in sp3 type of hybridization. The lone pair of electrons on each nitrogen atom resides in one of the three sp2 hybrid orbitals. It is this lone pair of electrons which makes NpCl2 thrice, that is trimer molecule, to show basic properties. So the lone pair of electron resides on nitrogen atom, that too in the sp2 hybrid orbital, and that lone pair of electron is responsible for basic property. What is the meaning of basic property? When a substance is in a position to donate a pair of electron, then it is said to be exhibiting basic property. So the basic property of these molecules is due to the lone pair of electron residing on one of the sp2 hybrid orbital of nitrogen. The bond angles I'll show you. Resonance structure can also be drawn as in case of a benzene molecule, indicating aromaticity in the benzene ring. That we will study. So this is the structure of the trimer molecule. Just now we studied that it is planar molecule. The phosphorus and nitrogen atoms are alternatively arranged. Between nitrogen and phosphorus there is a double bond. The two Cl atoms are linked to phosphorus atom. Moreover, since it is a planar molecule, the bond angle is 120 degrees. So between two Cl atoms, the bond angle is 100 degrees. This is the planar ring structure of NpCl2 thrice, that is the trimer molecule of phosphonitrile halide. A detailed explanation, this one, both are one and the same. Alternating nitrogen and phosphorus atoms. Phosphorus is linked to two Cl atoms. It is sp3 hybridized. Nitrogen is involved in sp2. Okay, these are the two resonating structures of trimer molecule of phosphonitrile halide. Now, structure of the tetramer. This molecule has a tube-like puckered ring structure as shown here. You observe this structure, a tube-like structured molecule. Please try to practice this. If we asked in the examination, you have to draw the structures of both trimer as well as tetramer. Same thing, phosphorus is involved in sp3 hybridization, nitrogen in sp2 hybridization, and nitrogen and phosphorus are linked with a double bond and single bond. Alternate double bond and single bond will be there in this particular molecule. Uses of phosphonitrile halides. These compounds find uses in flame proofing of fabrics. So those fabrics which doesn't catch fire more often. So that type of fabrics are made up of substances impregnated with these phosphonitrile halides. They are also used as plasticizers. Plasticizers are polymer additives. The polymers are added with plasticizers in order to get some specific properties. Okay, while studying polymer chemistry, you will come to know what is the role played by plasticizers. Here you do remember that plasticizers are some type of plasticizers are made up of phosphonitrile halides. And similarly, these substances are also used as catalysts in the manufacture of silicones. In the earlier class, we discussed about the formation, properties, structures, etc. of silicones. While preparing those silicones, these phosphonitrile halides can be utilized as catalysts. So these are some of the uses of phosphonitrile halides. So this is a brief discussion regarding phosphonitrile halides. I hope this is sufficient for the examination. So basic things which are also useful for competitive examination. Do remember those points, like what is the oxidation state of nitrogen, what is the oxidation state of phosphorus, okay, what is the general formula of phosphonitrile halides. These questions are being asked repeatedly in the competitive entrance examinations. I hope you understood this topic. Okay, so if you have any doubts or queries, make use of these contact points. Thank you very much for watching my video. All the best.